Guys, I don't know why they say have 8,000 space available. I had 8,000 space available. You know how much it used? 415. So you don't need to have 8,000. Yeah, maybe 500. So good to know. That gives me plenty of pentaxid, which is good, so we can keep going. Some posters, which we'll eventually decorate our CVs with. And yeah, oh, and a small electronic bridge. That's awesome. Very awesome, actually. Well, I need 4 of those in order to get my tier 3 upgrade, but I think we're going to go exploring. See what happens along the way. One nice thing about this station is pretty much you can loot everything. Usually you can't. Usually people get mad. What? Maybe they changed it because people are taking advantage of the fact you can loot these things. Looks like all the cargo boxes are empty now. But it used to be all these cargo boxes that are full, you could loot them. And just get a bunch of loot, which is fun. No, man, that's a bummer. Big bummer. How about here? Anything? Oh. They also had crops you could pick too. Farther down here, so let's see if that still exists. Can we at least do that without them getting pissed at us? Yes. So you can come up here and you can get some fruit, some other basic stuff. F4, let's connect to our fridge. Connect. There's some fruit, and I think, what else do we got here? And grain. So, there you go, free food, and it does regrow too, so you could potentially keep on coming back. Fridges? Ooh, look at that. Tasty, tasty. Dino Royale stew. So there's still a little bit of loot here, but not as much as there used to be. Access the kitchen counter. Sure, we'll take some meds. Take an adrenaline shot, because why not, right? It's the same one. And we got the food processors. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. There used to be a lot more loot here, but I can't blame him for taking it away. It was a bunch of free freaking loot. Alright guys, to exploring. Alright guys, here we go. First stop is the Beta Asteroid Field. I think that's Neo. So we're going to lock target. And let's go jump there. See what's waiting for us. There's the sun, very, very bright. That's something new they added to a while ago. It used to just not be like that. It used to, I don't think you'd be able to go to the sun, but I do like this. Alright, we got plenty of attacks in the tank. Okay, so how you jump, if you didn't know, make sure you line it up. You gotta get a certain speed going. Asteroid fields can be a good place for a various source of war asteroids with a composite depending on star type and round chance, but can also be full of danger. Caution. Caution, guys. Okay. Well, we got our first token. Looks like there might be a Polaris trading. Alright, so Polaris, or maybe it's Pirate. I think it's Pirate around here. Let's see if we can't find that Neodyssium mine. I need that to make my tier 3 ship. Alright, guys, we found our Neo asteroid. Doesn't seem to be anywhere nearby. We're gonna mine it and probably jump back. So I think that's what I'm missing in order to make my ship tier 3. And we'll keep on exploring. Alright guys, we got all the Neo we could get, and we can't quite jump back because our range is just too limited right now. We can jump 15 light years. But you can improve that. With Explorer tokens, I think you get a 30 light year warp range or something like that. Anyways, next up is Beta 7 because it's right next to my base. Alright. Anyways, Beta Sector 7. Oh, there's nothing too scary here because I don't have very much speed at the moment. Load down with Neo. About 83 tons right now. Really need some more back thrust. Let me do that. Okay. It says in order to get here, I think we have to land on the moon. Where is the moon? Beta 7 moon. We're in Beta 7, aren't we? Beta 7. Beta 7 moon. Honestly, I don't know what's here, so I'm just gonna jump back home. And then we'll come explore when we're not completely loaded down. Alright, home sweet home, here we come. Alright guys, so we got enough resources to take this thing to tier 3, and that's what we're doing. I gotta reconfigure this slightly. It's coming down here, because this is where the constructor is supposed to be. But I only had it 1 tile deep, which means I can't even get up there with this thing. So that needs to be adjusted. This thing just needs a couple little minor tweaks, I feel like. But there's some extra space here. And then I also figured out, because I was kind of playing with this in creative, that there's plenty of space here for everything, I believe. Shield, extenders, plus some extra space. So that's kind of good to know. And that's what we're doing, just expanding. Right now we got a bit to go, because it takes forever to make tier 3 processors, but here we go, still slowly working on one of the 2 needed small electronic bridges, but that's okay. We're going to upgrade this ship. We'll have shields. We'll see how much CPU I have after increased thrusters. We'll have a constructor, and we'll just be a little bit more able to poke things, a little bit better at defending ourselves. We'll have more speed. We got these thruster jets, which I'm actually working on my revised version of this. Expand it slightly, though. No, I may not need to. If I decide to do what I want to do, which is stick the O2 and the armor locker in here. Because originally they were right here. But I need 1 space for the extra, for the thrusters that are bigger. And so I kind of deleted them. And you definitely want to access the O2, and you want to access to your armor locker, because you can't access those from the main ship menu, so I gotta keep those accessible. But yeah, just kind of experiment and play along, just kind of waiting for everything to be done, and then I guess we'll head out again as soon as I get this ship upgraded. It looks like that works quite well, actually. So we got our whole shield, we've got our armor locker, we've got the O2 station, we got CPU Extender 3 here. There's also one back in there, so that's pretty cool. I might be a little more space back in here, honestly, but there's like 1 spot left for something else. Next on the agenda is jet thrusters. So, let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Let's grab ourselves some jet thrusters. Alright. Get this thing adjusted properly. Alright, so we got 1. Get a block here too. 2, 3. Well, that's right, that's landing gear. I'll figure someplace else out for that. 1, 2, 3. Got ourselves some jet thrusters. Get rid of these guys. 1, 2, 3. Here. I'll have to figure some other surfaces for that. I am in the process of redesigning this slightly, so that's probably good. 1, 2, and 3. That looks pretty good. F4, we're also upgrading L2 thrusters. Let's see how CP right now. We're at 31,000 out of possibility of 35,000, I think it said. Alright, so next in line is these guys right here. We gotta figure that's alright. The fridge will go actually. F4. Change this to a hauler. Change this to fridge. We'll change this to fridge. I'll put all the food over. And so when I take this up, put down bigger thrusters. Won't lose any food. Alright. Well, actually looks like, come on, you can be able to... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter that much, does it? Probably could with the fridge back there. Sticks out a little bit, which I don't really like, but whatever, that's fine. Pick up our output. Pick up the fridge, pick up this, pick up the fridge. I gotta resupply my... Yeah, that will be fun. I suppose I could... Yeah, it's backwards. Don't like it backwards. Right the first time. Anyways, guys, I'll upgrade this and share the results. Alright, guys, so here we go. Ship's upgraded. Retextured a few things I messed up. Constructor you can access manually, or you can just access from the P menu, so that's why I put it up here. The access tool, you can access it. Also, there's extra space in here for extra stuff. Maybe cargo extensions, maybe more fuel. It's a little extra space. All you gotta do is take out some of these blocks. So that's exciting. And then let's close the shutter door. Then we upgraded our side thrust to the M2 thrusters, which I probably could put something over them to make it look nicer, but I haven't done that yet. And then we upgraded all these back thrusters, added more thrusters. So now we got 9 thrusters, 6 boosters, and then just 3 L2 M2s, which actually work pretty good in this particular position. Kind of like the way that looks. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. All these guys are in place also. Should give me some decent stat boosts. CPU statistics, we have about 5,000 CPU left. So more weapons, more whatever. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. I'm debating getting rid of the gaps and instead putting more rocket launchers. I'm not really sure, but for now, we'll see how this new boat flies. Thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Hit that subscribe button. Click on the bell to be notified when I release new content. I release new content usually once or twice a week. Usually I do a vlog every other week, and I do a gaming video every week. I might increase that. I don't know. It's just hard. So yeah, there you go. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I hope you guys like the look of my ship. Let me know what you think of it. Do you like it? Do you not like it? I think it looks good, but I think all my ship looks good. So I always give you other people's opinions. Yeah, make sure you're checking the links in the description. And that said, until next time, keep surviving. Bye, guys.